Hello, hello, everyone. Good to see you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Maybe you are in the beginning of your day. Maybe you are in bed in your pajama. So, welcome. And please open your camera so we can see you. This is what Points of View is all about. Don't worry how you look. Don't worry nothing. Just invite yourself to be present as you are. So, first of all, thank you so much for coming, for arriving, and not only for signing up, but to actually arrive to this session. And it's going to be a very, very interesting session today. We are going to talk about the AI and how does AI connects to what we all do here, the professionals. Let me share my screen. So we have this beautiful photograph open. By the way, I'm Yaron Golan. I see here some faces that I don't know. So welcome, new faces. Welcome to the Points of View tribe. Thank you for coming. So I'm Yaron Golan, co-founder of Points of View and CEO. And together with me is Marek, our lead master and the head of professional development. And he prepared very interesting presentation for you, so get ready, and soon you're going to meet him. So just to tell you that this is not a regular webinar. For those of you who don't know Points of View, in Points of View, we do things different completely. So this is not a regular webinar, it's an experience, and this webinar is an invitation to be a part of this revolution that we are bringing worldwide, a part of the right brain revolution. You know, we are living in a world that is obsessed with optimization, automation, and lots of mation words, obsessed. And today it's something different, something it's all about what really makes us human. So we prepared, it's a series of 5 webinars, and there is a huge request. So probably we are going to have later more webinars, and today it's the webinar number 2. And why are we here, actually? So, you know, AI can write, and it can stimulate empathy, and even kind of facilitate. I have to be honest, I will tell you something. We are working also on an AI development of Points of View. And even though it's mind-blowing, yet it can never look you in the eyes and tell you, I see you. It might write, I see you, but it can't really see you, see us. And this is a big thing that we need to understand. And this session is all about that. It's about those moments of presence, of intuition, of really emotional courage to show up, to be heard, to be seen. And it's not about any soft skills. You know, for years, people talk about soft skills. It's not soft skills anymore. In this environment that is changing and AI is arriving, it's not soft skills, it's survival skills. It's something that all of us need to have and need to attain ourselves, our kids. It's the world is changing, and this is what this session is all about today. So we will explore visual tools, emotional intelligence, and how metaphor can turn data into dialogue, and how we can really help teams to connect and to go beyond the algorithm. So this is what the session is all about. I'm excited. And actually, I'm talking a little bit. Very soon, I'm going to hand it to Marek, that worked very hard for this presentation and even prepared an amazing article that you will receive tomorrow with lots of science backed about the session. So for those of you who are new to Points of View, I can talk a lot about Points of View. I would just say that it's what we do in Points of View. It's a very deep and playful and even revolutionary methodology that we developed. We are activating a right brain together with left brain, and we know how to spark meaningful growth and connection. We have a variety of tools, physical, set of cards, and digital, based on photos and metaphors. We have a variety of certification and academy, and we are providing training programs and workshop to organizations worldwide. You can see some of the names here. I will just briefly say that points of view, it's not about delivering content. It's about really delivering a transformative experience. When we go through a deep and transformative experience, everything changes. And this is where we can really start and create a new reality. So today we are going to explore a few things. First of all, we are going to explore what data can't teach us: presence, intuition, and the courage to truly connect, The second thing is we are going to explore today how visual metaphors create emotional trust and let us truly to be seen. And you're going to have a small, very tiny, but still powerful taste of the points of view methodology. We are going to give you a chance to play with Speak Up Digital, our online tool, and you're going to see how it's going to create and generate amazing connection with people from all around the world that you don't know. So get ready. It's going to be amazing. And Mark is going to guide us through the process, hands-on journey to really feel how this practice is in action. So it's not going to be only theory, it's going to be the real deal. Marek, yours.
Thank you so much, Yaron, for the introduction, and hello, everyone. So excited to meet you, to see you, if we known each other. As Yaron said, in Points of View, I have two roles that I'm really, really proud of. It's being a Points of View lead master and also leading the professional development here in Points of View. So I'm really proud, even though Points of View takes most of my time. I also am a well-being coach, facilitator, studying psychology, sound healing, because I believe that if you're busy, take on an extra thing to do, and then you will understand that previously you were not busy. Maybe it's not the healthiest thing to do.
And what he didn't say, that Marek is the best partner to have with you. Really, is your heart, your devotion, and is a big part of everything that we do. You know, the DNA of Points of View, it's the DNA of Marek. So just a chance to tell you, Marek, I love you. Thank you for who you are. Bye.
Thank you so much. And today I'm calling you from sunny Warsaw, which is unexpected because it's not that sunny, and I'm Polish, so I'm rather grumpy. So you seeing me smiling is not the normal Polish behavior. So I'm sorry to Polish people that are in the webinar, but if we're here, we're probably exceptions. And I'm really excited about the topic of AI because I'll be honest with everyone here, don't tell anyone. I feel in the HQ, I'm the pessimist. I told you, I'm Polish. So when the team goes, AI, exciting future, the grumpy one sitting there, nah, AI, not human connection. Why? Because I really believe in human connection, and I felt it's an amazing topic, but also to balance it, don't get me wrong, I also love a good AI with me, and if I would say I have a guilty pleasure of even talking with AI and experimenting where it takes me. So I'm a fan of human connection, but I'm also a deep believer in AI. And I feel, I don't know how fast the revolution of AI came. I still remember with Yaron, it was in Israel, we were developing Speak Up, one of our tools, and it was just the beginning when ChatGPT was launched. And we were really excited about the things it can do. And I don't know, was it 3 years ago? And how AI grew. It's in everything. I don't know who has the newest. I downloaded the latest Apple update. I have AI in WhatsApp. I have AI in the messaging. I have AI when I open, probably soon I'll open my fridge, and AI is going to help me there. So AI is going to stay. So if anyone believes AI is the biggest threat and we should ignore it, I think AI is going to here to stay, but I think we need to think how to make it a good deal for us. And as we said, I love a good AI myself, and AI is really brilliant at processing data, spotting patterns, optimizing tasks. If you think about how many things we can quickly get out. As I was saying, I'm studying now, and it's amazing. In 5 minutes, I get 20 latest articles of the data just filtered through. It's saving me hours of searching for articles, and it's giving me the time to read articles and get deeper. So it's amazing. Again, on checking language, translating I could continue naming for the hour what AI can do for us. So it helps us move faster, but I think, and one of the important things, and if you missed Silence, then we invite you to rewatch the first webinar of the series. AI doesn't know how to slow down or when to slow down. I don't know, is your AI like mine, but mine is always, so what's next? What's next? What question? Can I do it for you? He's like, this running horse that I cannot stop because he's always next. I'm telling him, come on, let's wait. I need to think, integrate. No, he's next. He's giving me 20 things. And I feel it's a way representing our times when we want more and more and more. I still remember, it's still resonating with me when I studied economics long time ago. One of the fathers of economics, John Keynes, said, I don't know, it was in the beginning of the 20th century. He said, I predict in the 40s and 50s, we will work like 4 hours, 2 days because of the productivity, because of efficiencies. And somehow we're in the 21st century, 100 years later, and we're not working less. We're working more, we're working faster. So we don't know how to slow down. And AI is definitely not helping us. It's giving us the illusion that we can do more and more and more. As Yaron said earlier, it's amazing. It can recognize emotions. When my AI first time wrote to me, I feel something, I was in a shock. Like I was putting my mouth up. But in the end, it does not feel with us. It can mimic what we're saying, but really, it's just a word based on what we are inputting. And finally, I believe really strongly that only humans, we can offer presence, build trust, create meaning in the moment. Yaron talked about the article, and we wrote there something that really resonates with me, that in the end, AI is not a mirror of us. Of course, it's learning from us, but it's only learning the parts we want to show. And that's the magic of the human connection, that I cannot hide everything. Even if I'm trying to say something, you see more. We see the blind spots. And I feel AI doesn't allow us to target the blind spots. So just as a reminder, I think here that soft skills, human connections, building trust, these aren't soft skills anymore. I feel these are survival skills in a world that's slowly losing its capacity to feel. Because also, unfortunately, research shows that the new generations, we're working with the computers on screens, but we're losing a very basic skill. We thought it's basic, how to connect, and we're losing it. So I feel the future is about building connections, helping us reconnect with others. And it's also not that easy, not that comfortable. AI is amazing. It's always there, 2 in the night, 10 o'clock in the morning, anytime I want it to be there, it's there. But I don't have to show up for it. It's a one-way relationship. And I don't know, do you have the same feeling? But as we wrote, AI can write. I still believe it's giving us it can coach to a certain extent, it can facilitate and can simulate empathy. It's fast, it's available, it's always improving. And suddenly I feel it's also kicking into a fear. Will we still be relevant? I wonder how many headlines have you seen in the last few days? Jobs AI is taking over. Computer, I don't know, software developers not needed because of AI. Probably we are also worried soon. Coaches not needed, facilitators not needed. I can be honest, I have a friend, and my friend recently told me, I don't need anyone anymore. I need my astrologer and Chat GPT. And I shivered when she said it because she's planning to replace therapy, psychologists, coaching with AI. And if we have this fear inside, I feel that it's connecting to ourselves. And we may start to ask, will I still be needed? And I think it's a fear many of us here are attaching to or connecting to. And if I'm still not needed, will I still be relevant? And the question is that maybe behind the fear of being replaced is a deeper fear of becoming invisible. AI will take over, I'm not needed, I'm not gonna be seen. I wonder how it resonates. How does it sink in? If anyone has any comments, you can write in the chat. I just noticed a question. Can AI really simulate empathy now? Again, I'm not sure it can simulate it. It can write it, but I don't believe it still. I'm saying it simulates, in my opinion. That's, of course, my perspective, ready to share, hear other opinions. In my opinion, we get the feeling it's simulating because it's writing. I'm hearing, I'm feeling, this could be. But in the end, it's not real. It's an algorithm that is telling us something, but it's not the real deal. But I think it's a good question. But before we continue, I'd like us to stop and pose exactly in this moment. Will I still be needed? Will I still be relevant? And as we promised, sorry, I'm just reading the comments. I'll read them later. Really good discussion here. We'll invite you to an experience with our Speak Up Digital. In a minute, I'll show you how it looks like. So if it's the first time, and I'll share the link at the end. So please no need to ask for the link. We'll share the link once I finish the instruction because I want you to follow me. We want you to experience the taste, the magic of using images. And I'll invite you to choose an image that represents how do I see myself as a professional. Because if we have a fear of being invisible, not being relevant, then in that case, let's look at ourselves, how we are as professionals. So in a minute, I'll invite Orly to share the link of our digital app, but I'll still walk you through of what we're going to do. You'll get a link, you can click, you can join as a guest, you can enter your name, you'll click start, and this is how the process looks on your screen. Be mindful of, if you're working on a smaller screen, maybe you won't see the carousel on the left. We call it the centerpiece where we see the images. By scrolling the mouse, you can move. And as I said, I'll invite you to think, how do I see myself as a professional? And so I'll invite you to click on one of the photos and you can scroll them and choose an image that you don't even have to know why is attracting you, is calling you, is representing you as a professional. And we invite you to follow your intuition. Don't look for something really obvious, but look for something that will inspire you, that you feel you could represent. If you imagine yourself as a professional and you're, I don't know, a book cover, a CD cover, I wonder who remembers CD covers still, or maybe, you're the cover of a magazine that's representing you as a professional, which image will you choose? And I'll invite Orly to share the link so you can go in and choose the photo. And once you choose a photo, I'll guide everyone through some observation, but let's choose a photo at this moment. Super. So let's take just a few minutes to look at the photo that you chose. Oh, and there's a good question. The photo represents how I see myself as a professional. So I invite you to really choose a photo that represents you as a professional. And I invite you to look at your photo. And I'll ask you a series of questions, and you can just answer in your mind. What attracted you to this photo? Was it the colors? Was it the lack of colors? Was it an object? And do you still remember your first reaction when you saw this photo. And in simple terms, ways, is your photo colorful or black and white? And how does it connect to who you are as a professional? The photo is just a small frame of the whole picture. What do you see around the photo that wasn't captured? And if you'd press play, what would happen? If you'd press play, what would happen in the next few seconds in the photo? And do you really see yourself in this photo? And imagine there is a sound playing. What sound do you hear when you look at the photo? And how is it connected to you as a professional? And I invite you maybe to take a minute, to take a piece of paper, your tablet, your notes, and maybe write 2, 3 things that you see in the photo and how do they connect to who you are as a professional? What do the different elements represent? And because today is a taste, I do invite you that afterwards you can stay with the photo and give it more thought and write. But now I'll ask, maybe there's a volunteer, someone who'd like to work with me with their photo to show up. Yes, Maria, thank you so much. I guess that's the that you want to jump in.
Yeah.
Super.
Good morning
And
for me. Okay, I'm in Argentina.
hi, good morning, Argentina. How are you today?
I'm,
Yes. Is it okay that you share your
yeah,
photo
of
with us?
course.
Super. So this is the photo that you chose.
Sorry. Wait. Yeah, here we are. Yeah.
Perfect. We can see it. So this is the photo that you chose, how I see myself as a professional.
Mhm.
And I'm curious, what attracted you to the photo?
The colors, the freedom, and then when I went deeper, I saw the fire inside and just like flowing, okay, moving with the wind.
Wow, thank you. Sounds inspiring. I mean, if you'd come to me as a professional with this card, I would be excited. And I'd love to hear to invite anyone who'd like to share what they see and to share what you can say about Maria as a professional, but through the photo. We just see the photo that Maria chose. Forget what she said. What can you say about her as a professional? And feel free to unmute yourself. Yes. No, no, please go ahead. And you don't need to put your hands up, just please speak.
It's an excellent photo. I think what I see here is elevating herself, but also elevating other people.
Okay, elevating herself and elevating other people. Thank you so much. Anyone else wants to go and also write in the chat?
I see the fire for the humanity and what we can give as a human. So she's really a heartwarming coach. And what the second mind is, you know, the poem, The Sky is the Limit. So no limit.
No limit. Wow. Holding. Thank you.
I would like to add
Yes,
about the fire that helped the balloon to go up. The fire, for me, represents for her the passion, the emotion that can elevate people as a professional and be warm with other people that AI can't. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you
Maria.
from Italy. Bye.
Hi. Thank you. Anyone
She,
else wants to share?
so Judith, it's not very easy to drive a balloon, and Maria is here. She knows how to drive this beautiful balloon, and she takes the person with her, and the person is going to enjoy and to see his or her own life from there, but feeling secure. So I think Maria brings security to the person she's working with.
Wow, thank you, Judith. Good to see you.
And maybe
So,
another thought, hello from
hi,
Germany.
Nicole.
Um, all the colors and patterns of the balloon, they are needed as a whole. So it doesn't matter if it's blue or bright yellow. All the colors inside and out are needed to make the balloon fly. I don't know if it's your colors or the client's colors. It's up to you, maybe both.
Wow, thank you, Nicole, so much. And just, Maria, I'll read you some of the comments because there's so many. Maria's basket is a small container, but her balloon is spacious and the sky is even bigger. Going to new heights as the sky has no limit, stepping up with fire and creativity, happiness and the energy in her work. What else? I feel she's happy with her work, flying off as a professional. The sky is the limit. With a little flame, she can do great things. I can see the colors, following the flow. But Mary, I'm also curious as myself. I'm thinking about the balloon, and I see just today I noticed the person in the basket, and I'm just worried, is it safe? Do you know where you're flying? And I'm also thinking about your boundaries because I feel there's also no boundaries. So I hope that as a professional, you know how to set the boundaries because there's something a little bit risky, a lot of care, a lot of flow, but I feel that somehow you can also be lost in this work. And tell me how you feel with everything you heard from everyone and all the perspectives.
I am very passionate. Okay, I like all the comments that, and I thank all the comments that were given to me. And you know what is something that is funny? Okay, I love freedom, and there is somebody who works with me who is also here in this webinar and knows me. Okay, and what is funny about it is that I have vertigo. So when you think, okay, about being up in a balloon, okay, just looking down, it gives you something, okay, some kind of chills that, okay, is a little scary. But I'm a person who doesn't like boundaries, and I like changing all the time. I work in learning engineering, and I work with AI, and I work creating, and I looking always for new services, new things to deliver. I love points of view, okay, and I use it in my work, and I see that, okay, I haven't seen two people, so it's curious about that, okay, when you were speaking about the basket that you are taking somebody, and I tend to, okay, kind of a big hand protecting my cheeks, okay, and taking them in the basket with me. So it was curious about that, okay. I find it funny.
Thank you, Maria. And if I could invite you now, if you could press the little X to your photo so that you see the centerpiece. And if I could invite you to, if I could invite you to choose one of the words face down. So one of the cards with words, or you can click on the random button that's next to the green button, the one to the left. Here, let's see. You can click, or you can click the gray button. This one, yes. Let's choose one
Wow,
word random.
expectations.
Yes. And how does it connect expectations to your photo?
I think that sometimes, okay, when you're speaking about expectations, that the word is too big, okay, and you can feel disappointed sometimes because you think that what you're doing, you're creating, okay, what it, everything about you, okay, might be with like a big expectation from others and also from you. So sometimes when you have kind of no limit in your expectations can be a little concerning because you don't know what it is. Okay, where is what is it? When are you fulfilling your expectations if you're kind of not placing a boundary around them? Okay, so I will keep the word and think about it.
Sure. So I also invite you to now connect the photo, the word, everything you heard, and what are you ready for people to see?
I think that new things, okay, new countries, new ideas, new concepts. I don't like to be tied to anything. That's why I love the balloon. Okay, like and flow is a word that defines me. Okay, it's like where the wind takes me. So I think that okay, just taking, okay, letting the flow take you places and speaking about all these new ideas, new concepts. If we're speaking about AI, we're speaking of, as you were saying about, I also speak a lot with my chat, and it's funny and it's concerning sometimes also. Okay, so it's just a new world that we have to embrace, and it's like when printing came out many years ago. Okay, there was a new definition to everything. Well, this is a new definition to everything, and we have to accompany it, and we have to flow, and we have to see that there are no boundaries to what we are expecting, but in a way that is kind of troublesome in that is okay, we should find some kind of boundary just to move, okay, little by little, and to get to what we are expecting.
Super. Thank you, Maria, so much. Thank you for volunteering. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for taking us in the balloon. And I also invite everyone to pick your word card face down and see how it connects with the photo, and see what are you willing now to show up. Because as we're saying, and I think the chat was roaring, the human connection is something, it's not anymore a soft skill, it's an essential skill. And I think this is the future. Let AI do what AI is good at, but let's stay with what we as humans are good at. So thank you for the demo. Thank you for the insights. Thank you for everyone for sharing. And let us summarize. Probably there are even more skills that AI can't replace, but we called them the following three. The first one we said it's emotional literacy, the ability to sense and name what's really going on beyond the words. Not to forget, only the top of the iceberg is the communication through words. We are reading all the nonverbal cues, the body language, the tone of the voice, the emotions, we see it. So as humans, we're the best at reading each other for what we really want to say. So it's our ability to sense and name what's really going on, beyond the words. How often you ask someone who's angry, how are you? I'm okay. Are you really okay with that attitude? You can ask a question. AI asks me, how are you? I'm okay. And it continues. I told you it's not good at posing, so it continues. What do you want to do today? So not to forget our emotional literacy. And again, we thought it's obvious, but it's not. Because again, no one teaches us how to teach emotions, how to name emotions. There's so many emotions, and sometimes we're stuck It's also my favorite. I always question, how are you feeling? I'm okay. Okay is not a feeling. And you know, which emotions can we name? I'm not even saying to express or feel, I'm just saying to name. So emotional literacy, not to forget it. And then empathy through presence, to sit with silence, reflect with care, and witness without fixing. Again, there's something magical and unique in a human connection. And it's coming from being seen, that when we are seen, our brain reacts differently, and AI cannot see us. I don't believe it can see us because, as we said, even on digital, and again, I believe through Zoom we can connect, but can you really look me in the eyes? Can I really look you in the eyes? I wish, but I cannot because I'm either looking at the camera or I'm looking at your boxes. So I cannot even look you in the eyes. And there's again that magic to be, to sit without doing, without running, to reflect, because again, there's magic that happens in silence, and that's all in the first webinar. And then there's also the creative thinking with metaphors, to see beyond the logic, to see beyond the algorithm, you know, to suddenly say something out of the blue, to unlock meaning through images, symbols, and stories. And again, on one hand, AI is amazing to give you some meaning, but it gives us meaning based on what's there, what's in the collection of the knowledge base. But we give meaning to what's important to us. Remember, our brain is an amazing tool, but it's taking so much energy, much more energy than any AI can generate. So it needs to do cost saving. And how cost saving works, it's that, and again, cost saving is one thing, and then is our attention. Everything's calling for our attention. So what does our brain notice? Our brain notices what has meaning to it. That's what's catching my attention. So in images, when something stops you, it means there's something in that image, there's something in that photo that caught your reflection. And again, I can only do it with myself and an image, because AI doesn't know what I'll be connected to, what will trigger me. So also go into the creative thinking. And slowly closing off, we believe that with images, with what we do with our method, we can teach the skills of tomorrow. And we wanted to invite you again, 3 very simple techniques with images that you can use in your everyday work as it facilitators, coaches, trainers, HR managers, professionals. One for the emotional literacy, to pick a photo card that reflects how you're feeling right now. Again, if you have a client coming to you, how are you feeling? And we are stuck with the okay, and we said we cannot name the emotions, then at least choose an image, because from the image we can play with the colors, with the metaphors, with the stories. You know, I chose I'll go with the example of the balloon. If I'm feeling as a balloon, is it again, I'm feeling hopeful, light, inspiring, but it can also tell me that I'm feeling maybe risky, I'm flying away. But the image gives me a backing, a basic, I can touch it. It suddenly becomes more tangible for me to express it. So this is like your barometer, and we invite you to try it. We also have empathy through presence. So again, there's something, as we said, to show each other. Like we did today, show your card without explanation and allow your partner to share what they see or feel. No advice, no fixing. Like we did with Maria, we asked her how she sees herself as a professional. We told her what we see. We didn't tell Maria, should she put more fire, less fire, should she fly north, south. We just let her be and enjoy what we see. And there's also that magic when we don't have to be fixed. I don't know how it's the same, but I told you, Maya, I love chatting it, and then it's telling me, what do you want to do with it? I don't want to do anything. I just want to be. And again, to be with someone else without the running, I feel that's the biggest gift. Remember, in today's world where all the chatbots, internet is counting, where your eyes are looking on screens, how much time you're spending on websites, it's giving us one important message. And that important message is that our attention, our presence is the biggest value we have. So again, to offer it to someone that's valuable and worth to take it. And again, when we receive that value, again, there's also that magic in the coaching, psychological conversations, just that there's someone listening there to us. No fixing, No doing, just to be. So imagine, and again, imagine what can happen when I can just hear through a photo. And again, when I hear others from the photo, this is what I said, I believe AI can do. That's when the true mirroring happens. Because I'm not only showing you the one side I want to see, the balloon, the fly, the high, but there's also risk, wind, no boundaries. So allow others to share. They can really give us a hall of mirrors. They can really reflect what we see, and this can help us grow. Because remember, when there's something triggering you, it means it's a scratch that needs our observation. And finally, another idea is the metaphor for creative thinking. You know, we have brainstorming ideas, what you want to do better, how can we, it can be even technical. How can I make this process more efficient? What does our customer need? You can ask questions and we are stuck in the loops in our minds. And then what would happen if, again, you could choose 2-3 photos, our next solution, and I choose 2-3 photos and I create and I play with the photos to have a new solutions. It can take me to so many unexpected places, because now imagine I'll go to HR, very strict HR processes. I was doing that. That's also one part of my life. Outsourcing of HR processes, payroll processes, HR administration. And we picked a photo card. How can we make the process more efficient? And now I have the balloon, and it can take me to so many places. So photos spark emotions. It's a different neural connection when we have emotions than we have words. And again, it's to use both. I'm not saying that we should only use the emotions. We should also use the analytical, the logic, but we cannot forget the right brain. So thank you for listening, and I would love to hand it over to Yaron.
Marek, thank you so much. Really, it's a pleasure to listen to you and to the depths. And I'm telling everybody, Marek prepared an amazing, amazing article. First of all, we have an article for the previous session. I don't know if you had a chance to check it out. It's on our tribe. And Marek wrote the first one, and the second one is going to be launched tomorrow with lots of insights and science and theories. So make sure to check it out and to pay it forward also. We would love as many people as possible to be exposed to this content, which is very valuable. So thank you, Marek. And
maybe I'll just add, I want exactly to add, we are also creating those articles to give you that support, that when you reach a manager or any client who looks at you that you're crazy, that now you want to work with photos, that you also have the science to back you up, that it's not funny, fluffy. This is real. This is the real work.
Marek, I told you that my wife is laughing at me, I don't know if it's laughing. She's saying that I speak with number one in my life. I speak with AI. You know, I'm using the recording all the time, so I'm talking with the AI all day long. He's like a very good partner. So she's saying AI is number one, and number two is Marek, and then number three is her. So we are laughing at it all the time. She hear me speak with Marek or with the AI. So Marek, you have this respect. Okay, thank you. So, you know, a lot of people are asking me or asking us how to be a part of what we do, how to use the point of view methodology, how to be a part of this revolution that we are bringing to organization. Because for years we did a lot of work for the professional market, and we have this amazing Hello Points and creative practice and other workshops that are more into personal development. And in the last few years, we developed new methodology, new tools, new workshops and training programs specifically for organizations. So I'm going to share with you a bit, and then I'm going to give you some time to ask questions as well. So what we are really, really excited about, it's the business trainer certification, our professional journey to become trainers and providing points of view solutions to organizations, to teams, to leaders. And it's an online certification program, and we created it in order to feed the demand that we have from all around the world to use our unique methodology. And it's specifically designed for business coaches, organizational consultants, HR leaders, and ODs. So if you are in the field And if you have a calling to be a part of something bigger and a part of this revolution, this might be for you. The next one, by the way, is going to be open on September. It's going to be led by Marek and Rina and Yeliz, and I'm going to be there. So you are going to have a chance to meet different styles of facilitation, of training, and this is a part of the magic. Today, I'm going to share with you some few things about this program, which I'm not sure that you are familiar with. First of all, I will just give you some overview about this amazing program. We just finished a month ago, the first one, with these amazing certified business trainers, and which is already starting to pay it forward. I think some of them are here as well. So we have this live training online. Every 2 weeks, we meet for 4 hours with a group of people from all around the world. It's more than 40 hours. It's not only logic and didactic, but also an experience, as you know, points of view. And it's a very unique and different content than the one, if you already know points of view, it's different one. And one of the exciting things is that we developed a new ready-to-use content. We have, first of all, 3 new plug-and-play workshop. I'm going to share with you in a minute. New content, new structure with new tools. We have a new train-the-trainer modules to teach organizations and other professionals. And we have a booklet, trainer booklet with more than 250 pages. It's online, it's interactive with videos as well. So this is another upgrade that we did in our programs. You receive Clickits, which I'm going to share with you in a minute. This is like our flagship new key that is happening. Speak Up physical key, the digital license. You also get certification from ICF CCUs when you are joining. And also, once you become certified, you can give others, CCUs, SHRM, the biggest HR society in the world, units. So this is a part of the added value. And you get an asset of sales and marketing toolkit with everything that you need. Lots of things. I'm not going to go into the details. I do want to share with you one exciting thing. One, it's I'm not sure you can hear the sound. Wait a minute. Let me share again because I want you to hear the sound. This is the Clickit. It's a tool that was created. Yeah, you can hear the sound. You know, for those of you who already work with points of view, we know that when we are working with the group, we are all the time, when the session is over, we are afraid that the cards are going to be taken by the participants. So you want just to keep everything alive. And also, many times we are coming with our magic, we spread it all around, and then we leave with this magic of the tools, and the participants don't get anything to have in their hand. This is why we developed the Clickit, which is an innovative training kit that have everything inside. Really, this is something that is mind-blowing, and there are endless activities and training programs that you can do with this kit, and this is something that each participant receive. It has a pen, sticky notes, 12 different cards, 8 different questions, stickers. Really, it's unbelievable what you can do with it, and everybody can write in their journal, keep it with themselves. They can use it in between the sessions. And this is only exclusively for our business trainers. We don't sell it. This is only the main tool for our business trainers. One more exciting thing is that it can be customized. We already customized it to Pfizer, to Google, to Intel, to different companies all around the world. And this is a part of the huge business opportunity that we are looking to bring to our business trainers. The idea, it's not only to certify you, because again, this is the easy part. The real deal, it's how to really help you grow your business with points of view locally. So this was about Clickit. And also I want to share with you about our new workshops. This is very exciting. We have the Click and Connect, where we are using the Clickit set that I just showed you. It's our newest activity workshop that is all about building trust, connecting employees, teams, and to create really a culture of dialogue. This is one. We have the Team Fusion. This is really mind-blowing. I'm going to facilitate it also in Mexico in 2 weeks from now to 2 events that we are organizing over there with Lily and Jaime from our team in Mexico. This is participants, the team create their own team persona through the Clickit set. And then suddenly, by this creation, they realize different blind spots about themselves, about their skills, about their aspirations. And it's unbelievable how deep and meaningful this workshop can become. we have a new workshop about culture, campus, how to create a very engaging and significant culture in the organization. We have we have lots of things. I'm not going to tell you all about it, but this is a part of the new content that we are teaching only our business trainers. And for those of you here that you have a calling to be a part of what we do, if you want really to learn more right brain facilitation skills, if you want to use our newest tool, if you want to help us bring points of view to organization locally and to make a big business out of it, this might be for you. I'm inviting you to reach out to us, maybe here in the chat right now. Orly or Shani can leave their information. You can talk with our team on WhatsApp. Set up a meeting. Let's explore if this can be a good fit. We have a limited number of participants that we can bring on board. So we are picking very carefully each participant, because again, it's not only about the certification, it's about how afterwards we can support you and help you make a huge business and create a big impact locally with points of view. So if you have a calling, if you have a feeling that this might be interesting, let's meet, let's connect, let's explore the possibilities. This is the time, by the way, that we have, I think, few minutes. Let's see. Yes, I would love to hear your questions about the session, the presentation that Marek led, the experience. If you want to have any other question about the training itself, please, you are welcome. I know that on the private you ask me if it's include the shipping. Yes, once you are signing up to this business trainer certification, you will receive also 32 clickets, the physical toolkit of Speak Up, and the license. Everything will be shipped to you, and this is a part of the support that you will get from us. So we have a few more minutes. If you have question, please, and if you don't have question or in between, please also, I want you to write in the chat, what are you taking with you from today's webinar? One thing, in a short sentence, maybe in one word, what is your main takeaway from today? While you are doing it, or in between, if you have any question that you want to ask, you can just unmute yourself and ask it, or write it in the chat. Great. AI doesn't show. Oh, it's too fast. AI doesn't when to slow down. No. This program is incredible. I'm too happy to be a part of the team. Thank you so much, Maria. It's a pleasure to have you a part of this team, and I'm excited of what we are going to do together. This makes me confident as coach, while AI right now, wait, I don't see that. Trust, importance of human connection, joy, business trainer program, the power of images, how it helps individuals. Great. Anybody, if you want to, I want to hear a voice, not only the chat. So if you can just unmute yourself and share with us your main takeaway or anything you want to share, take the stage. Would love to hear your voice. Let's hear who is not going to be shy to do it.
One word is always the flow for the points of view. It creates always the flow.
Always the flow. Thank you, Isabella. Thank you so much. Yes, anybody else wants to say something out loud?
Hi, Yaron, it's Lydia. It's always the perspective that everybody else brings and shares with the cards, and then I always walk away feeling like I have an encyclopedia of meaning for these cards. So much more I see in the cards, and so much more that I can share with clients. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Lydia. Encyclopedia of meaning. I love it. I love this metaphor. Thank you. Yes, anybody else who wants to share what you're taking with you from today? Anything else, whatever.
Building world connections with a tribe that makes my heart sing, opening our hearts and our minds worldwide is magnificent. Thank you, Points of View, Yaron and Marek, for everything.
Thank you, Lori. It's a pleasure for this amazing journey that we are doing together. Thank you for your big heart and for your devotion.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, anybody else wants to say something out loud before we are concluding our session? Yes. Okay.
I think
So first of
I'll
yeah.
go, Yaron. I think really you have broken the myth around AI. Not afraid of AI anymore. That could be an ally, but definitely we are here to stay and we're going to be relevant.
Yes.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Naosh. Thank you. I'm excited to see you soon in San Diego in our next business trainer certification. Thank you, my friends. Okay, everyone, thank you for today. Marek, thank you so much, and Orly and the whole team that are putting a lot of efforts to bring this new content to you. Thank you, everyone, for arriving today. I'm excited. We have another webinar on the 20th of May, and it's going to be about the art of dialogue. And again, it's going to be new content, very exciting. Make sure to sign up. And for those of you, if you have a calling to be a part and to join this revolution of bringing points of view and right brain facilitation to organization, join us, reach out, let's do something together. Let's dream big and start small together. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Thank
Salamat.
you. Bye.
Adios.
Bye.
So much.
Salamat. Pancho, I saw you on the way. Good to see you, my friend.
Love you.
Love you too.
Oh
Miss you
my
a lot.
God, Pancho, so many years.
Yes.
Oh no.
Take care.
Bye, everyone. Bye, Pancho. Miss you. Good to see you, my friend.
Thank you, Marek.
Thank
Bye,
you,
bye.
everyone. Thank you, Lydia and everyone. Good to
Thank
see
you.
you.
Thank you.
Take care.